Hello and welcome to Smart Impressions. I'm Rachel and I'm so happy you're here because we're unlocking business relationships one connection at a time. And we are on this great summer little break where we're talking about strategic collaborations. And I got no one else but my favorite I'm going to say my first strategic collaborator when it comes to HR, personal branding, and really what you look professionally. This is a queen that knows it all. Trisha Chapman, thank you so much for being here. ImpressiveCV is here. Right here to share all your knowledge and really how we've been able to really work together, harmoniously and figure out, how we can add value to our clients together. So I love that you're here and thank you for being here.
You are so welcome, Rach. Great to be reconnected and we rekindle.
Absolutely. So we're talking about strategic collaborations, and you're one I love to kind of bring into conversations because when I'm talking to clients about sales, everyone's Googling, right? And so when they Google, what's the first website that comes up? Just by default, LinkedIn, right? And so your playing ground is all about LinkedIn and what people look like professionally and how they find those new opportunities. And as much as I'm not focusing on jobs, you are focusing on that person as a profession that seems to be the right fit because I want to make sure people are credible and trustworthy, and you're helping people do that for not only their career, but really thought leadership and everything else.
So we have job seekers, we help people who are looking for career advancements, trying to enter the UAE job market, advance their own career, whether it be a board level position, anything to, I guess, get one step ahead in the likes of the form of CV writing, LinkedIn profiles, and of course these days the big buzzword that everyone talks about on LinkedIn is personal branding. And then to the side note of that is the recruitment aspect. So I'm working with both the candidates themselves and the clients. So therefore a 360 holistic approach.
Awesome. And so, as I mentioned, like, where's the opportunity here when it comes to collaborating? I work with sales professionals and business owners to help their people sell more, right? And I do think with LinkedIn's coming up, and there needs to be a solution of how people look. Because marketing could spend a fortune on marketing, but then a salesperson can completely screw it up if they don't look professional and credit worthy or trustworthy, right? And there's no doubt being a working mom is not an easy feat. I say Trisha's a queen, and here's a little queen bee to join the party. Someone who's going to have some good thought leadership here on LinkedIn one day. Lucky girl.
Learning from the best. Yes, absolutely. I'll tell you what, YouTube is the best social media for the kids, isn't it?
Number blocks.
Yes, that's right. Need to endorse them, that's for sure. So I guess, it's really important whether you are working in personal branding, whether you're collaborating with anyone at any level, from my perspective. And I guess learning what my areas of learning have come to is, what are the actual goals of objectives, and of course the roles and responsibilities of each partner or of each collaborator within the the business stream or whatever you're working towards. Because without having a shared purpose or a vision, it's really hard to then be successful at what you're trying to be achieving. And I think decision making and of course governance can really be hindered if you don't have a clear pathway before the collaboration has commenced.
Yeah. So with recruitment, where do you see strategic collaboration opportunities?
Yeah. So from my side of things, I guess I'm always trying to provide the solution to the client. So, they may need to fill the seat or put a bum in the chair or, get some productivity happening. But what is the wider goal? Are they trying to be meeting, for example, maybe some ESG frameworks? Does the right candidate have those necessary skills to be able to get there? We're not hiring for perfection. We're looking for potential. And is that candidate may not tick all of the boxes right then and there, but can they be nurtured into having the right skill sets in the future under the right guidance?
Amazing. And so, listen, I know I'm not the only collaborator that you find an opportunity with. What is the value of having other parties involved to really help service your clients?
Sure. From a recruitment perspective?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess, we can't be absolutely jack of all trades and be excellent at everything. So where I would partner with people where my skill sets perhaps lack or my area of expertise, and then I can be partnering with other people to fill the gaps from my side to be able to present a 360 solution to my client. And therefore that's how good referrals and my own personal brand has built on, because trust, credibility has been established as a result of quality or top-notch service delivery.
And I mean, no doubt, trust is a big thing. You got to feel with people, especially when you want to work with them, And so how do you really decipher between like the right partners versus the wrong people to work with?
This is a very good question, Rach. Very good question. Yeah. Could be,
because everyone's dealing with it and figuring it out differently, right? And so
no, absolutely.
What you prioritize, it's important.
Yeah, exactly. And communication is really important to me. So when choosing the right channel partner or the right partner in general, are things very clear? Are expectations met? If they say something and don't deliver, for example, reporting or coming back to you with what they said that they would. And then obviously that's where the credibility and trust foundations start. And then you build off that as the partnership grows and becomes bigger and takes on more and more, I guess, issues or contracts or collaborations, etc.
Now you talked about personal branding, and you hear this term. I feel like there's one of those trending terms, and it really has it's kind of like marketing. It's a huge ball of opportunities and different things that you could spend your time in. So when you say personal branding, is it just exclusive on LinkedIn?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, you can choose any platform, whether that be X, Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't have to naturally or inadvertently be LinkedIn just because I am, or that's where the most professionals hang out. But at the end of the day, you need to find out where are your audience that you're trying to target, where and what messages resonate with them, and on what platform is that. What platform is that? So work out what are the goals that you're trying to achieve, and then find out where do those audience sit or lie, and then that's where you would start the foundations to be building your brand on the right platform itself. And I guess don't forget, it's just a matter of consciously and strategically managing how you're presenting yourself to the world. That's really what branding is.
Absolutely. Well, I just wanted to dive into a little bit about our relationship and our collaboration that we've had, because I think it might shed light on like how, you can find someone that has services that are similar, but doesn't compete. You can offer your services in a couple different ways, and when it comes to personal branding, I mean, I'm adamant on anyone who is out there in the public or dealing with customers, they need to have their own personal branding. It's something that we should all graduate school have, but that's not happening, so we're all searching to find, where do you start? What do you do? Especially, a lot of clients may feel maybe threatened by helping their team get personal branding, like a platform like LinkedIn, because so many people are looking for other jobs, right? So when it comes, what are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think, don't forget, I mean, at the end of the day, it's free advertising for the company as well. So if you've got someone who's working for an organization in a mid or senior level position, or even a C-suite level, and then they're putting out consistent, high quality information, it's actually free advertising for the company that they work for. Now, I know that all of you are not necessarily representative of the company, it is that of the individual. But what happens is, people will click onto their profile and view, who are they, what do they work, who do they work for, what do they do, find out, and then that brand or that organization organically gets views. Now, people tend to think that that could be a bad thing and they don't want content being published, but it can highlight several achievements that the organization has done, several successful projects if the employee is talking about them, and I guess it builds online presence for the company organically, and most importantly, I guess, reputation management, because most people are going to be posting positive things, and therefore the company is reflective in a positive light as a result of that individual.
I love that because I have encountered that a couple of times. But clearly, like if someone is using LinkedIn, I'll look at, or even if they're not, I'll look at what they look like on LinkedIn and see if it's helping that customer acquisition or if it's actually hurting it. And then I'll go to you, Trisha, and say, hey, Trisha, can you help? Because look at their profile. There's no expertise, there's no experience, there's no, education, there's no actual KPIs and like achievements that, they can actually look credible and trustworthy, So what are some of the things that you're actually looking at from your perspective that help my clients as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess at the end of the day, and I know that we touched on this, but what are they actually trying to achieve? Because if we can't put in place the right type of content, if we don't know what it is, so for example, are they actually trying to get a job? Are they trying to increase their revenue? Are they trying to have global presence? obtaining customers from a global perspective. So once we know what they want, then we can show that we've got consistency, authenticity, and of course, continuous improvement with the content that they're posting. I mean, gone are the days where you can rely on just having a bio, key skills, and a good workplace history. I mean, most people these days have got all of that. So you now have to think ahead of the curve and really try to shine on this digital space that's quite saturated now as a result of these language models that have come out to be able to help people do this.
Yeah. So when we think about other strategic collaborations, is there any opportunities or any kind of partners that you're looking to partner with today?
I guess from my side of things, I love helping individuals excel. So as much as recruitment these days is pretty hot, in terms of the Dubai market, there's lots of opportunities out there. I certainly love to be touching base with anyone in the mid to senior level position who's looking to excel and grow their careers, and ultimately support the wider community with thought leadership content that's going out with perhaps topics that others had not thought of.
And I love that because it may not be another business. It may be a client that you could look at as a strategic collaborator that can basically, not only help you, but you help them. And there's other opportunities there, of how this can expand and really kind of, have like a web effect in the way that it can bring other opportunities. And that really is the core of strategic collaborations, to bring those other opportunities and expand your reach through other people, because we can't do it together. It's hard just to be solo and really make an impact, right? Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. If there's anyone out there who are AI gurus, I would definitely love to chat with them and see perhaps how I could collaborate from that perspective, because there's so many tools at the minute that are claiming that they're the leading AI program or platform. But if there's anyone out there that really knows their stuff, I'd be happy to chat and see how we could collaborate from a B2B perspective.
Awesome. Well, this is a quick 15-minute show. I like to keep it quick so people get back to the office and be productive. Trisha, what do you got for like some of the top 3 things that people should look out for, consider, even try to value before you get into any strategic collaborations for your business?
Yes, very good. I think from my side of things, I guess making sure that you've got a lot of joint innovation, making sure that you've got exploring the opportunities that are collaborative and innovative for the development of new products and services that are going to be benefiting both of you, and whatever you're partnering up with, that both of the partnerships and businesses are going to be beneficial. And I guess making sure as well that really communicating and mitigating any risks that could be causing failure of what that startup or what that collaboration could entail.
Amazing. Well, I love that. And I can't thank you enough. We started the Smart Impressions almost a year ago. We're hitting our year anniversary very soon. You were my first guest. We started together. It just has expanded from there, from ideas and thoughts and expertise and knowledge. And you've been someone that I can count on for some of that contribution to really help my business. You never know where it may turn and how someone can impact your business, your life, and really change it for the better for tomorrow. So I thank you so much, Trisha, to join me, to share your expertise. I love working with you, and you're really doing something that I don't even tap into. So it's great because a lot of my clients tend to run into a little help where I reach out to you to get that help. So thank you for all your service for all my clients and the future clients that we're going to be working on together. Thank you. Thank you again for being here for Smart Impressions.
You are so welcome. Anytime, Rachel. You take care over the summer.
Yeah, you too. Have a great summer.